Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. Not just Tuesday, but Trash Tuesday. This is a super fun open collab hosted by Just Journaling with Possum Patty. So go check her channel out, check the hashtag Trash Tuesday, and see all the cool stuff everyone's been up to. What are we up to? We're going to continue from last week with our jelly plate. And we're going to use some trash on the jelly plate and recycles. We're going to see if it works. I have my Trader Joe's box full of things to try today. It might work, it might not. Who knows? Let's get going. I have my paper here. This is to wipe off on. I also have, I showed before, but I'll show you again. I have this book that I also just wipe off on the pages. And I think that's everything. I've got some paint here. Some of it's new, some of it's old. Who knows if it'll work? It's all an experiment today. I'm going to start at the top of the line. I have this dazzling metallic. What color is this? Berry. Let's pick what we're going to do too. We should probably do that, shouldn't we? So I think for our first test, I'm going to try this pub cheese container because I saw the bottom has circles, but I like this swirly design on the edge, so I thought we're gonna see if this stencils, and that's what we're doing today. I don't even know if I told you, but we're doing different items on the jelly plate to see if we can use our reusables as a stencil. So save some money, have some fun. This color is also old, which I haven't used. It's Misty Violet, and I don't know if this is gonna be good or super watery. Whoa. Okay, let's check it out. So you just roll the paint on your jelly plate, and I am no expert, but I just like to play. So you roll your paint on the jelly plate, and you get any hairs off that have fallen. All right, so you roll your jelly plate, your paint on your jelly plate. The extra you can roll off on paper, or if you've got a book or anything, you can use that because you can always reuse this. And then you're also going to want to stamp off as you're going. You want to stamp off. So I'm going to try this and see what it does. And then I'm going to stamp off onto my paper. And this is looking pretty neat. It looks like a wheel, like a gear. So you could use this and do like a fun steampunk page, or a page about cars or trucks or whatever you're into. And I'm going to stamp some of this off in my book too because it looks nice. If you can see it. It's actually not showing up too much in the book. So then once you have that, you can take a piece of paper. I'm just using basic printer paper. I have a thicker art paper as well, so I will probably rotate what I'm using. And you just press it on like so. And then you peel it off. And you see what you have. So here we go. We've got a pretty nice design here. I think I'm like zoomed in tight. Am I? Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so that came out pretty nice. And then you put that aside and you can go over it again with something else. And in the meantime, you can still see the pattern here. So we'll add some paint and we may be able to pick that up on our next layer. So I will do a green and I will add a little black just to do something different. And we just roll that out. It's like mint chocolate chip. And then again, you can just roll that on to your paper if you have paper next to you. Or your book, you can put it over where you practiced your stencil. I think what I'm going to try is this was a deodorant cap, but I thought that shape was interesting. So I'm just gonna, it was a native deodorant. So I thought I might get some good ovals. And I'm gonna do something else too. Now the only thing is I don't know if this is picking up a lot of paint. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stamp it off onto this gear paper as I go. And just putting them, try to put them in different directions. I think I'm kind of going the same way. I'm not really paying attention. And again, I do like to make them go off the page, so I know I had talked about that previously, but I think it looks nice when you have it go off the page, so it's like the pattern just keeps going. There's no end. All right, so we have that. I mean, that's a pretty good stamp right there for an oval. So we've got that. What would look good? You know what I'm gonna try? This was some plastic that came on a washi tape. Sorry about the crinkle, if that bothers you. But I thought we could try just crinkle that up. And I've done something kind of like that. This is neat. This looks like almost like little flowers or fireworks or something. And I'm gonna put that in my book too. I have this book, and so I can just do like that sort of thing. I do really like how this plastic stamp is looking. I like that a lot. Can get actually a few out of that. All right. And I think that'll do it for that. So let's put that down. Let's put that on a piece of paper and see what we get. Get my paper out. All right. This is the time to place your bets. How this will come out. I'll show you first before I even see it. Peel it back this way. How'd we do? Ooh, that looks really neat. We didn't get too much of that pink underneath. I thought we might pick up a little more, but I love how this texture came out. And then you can still see it here, so we'll put something on top of that. So that is a darker color. So let's see, maybe we'll try like yellow. Do something totally different. Orange. Kind of like, oh, these are really bright. Just kind of McDonald's-ish colors, I guess. That's what it makes me think of. I actually don't really like that color combo, but I'm just trying to do something different. Okay, and this one I'm going to try. This was the top of a cookie tin, and it's got a little bit of texture here, so I just wanted to try it. It is like a paper, so I don't know, it may not work too well. I do like how it looks. Let's, and this one you don't have to really worry about it going off the page because it's pretty much going to go off the page. Okay. And I don't know how many times we can reuse this. I'll keep trying to reuse it, but I'm not sure. I'm going to use this piece of scrap paper and see what we can pick up. Okay. There we go. What do you think? I like it. I wouldn't have picked those colors, but I like it with a little bit of green popping through. It looks very grungy. has possibilities. All right, next up, let's do blue. We haven't done a blue yet. So I've got this metallic blue, and I'll put this lighter blue. Maybe. There we go. That might be a bit much paint. We will see. We'll put this to the side because now we've tried that. Yeah, it's a lot of paint. It's a lot of paint on that one. Okay, and next up, we will try this cookie container. I think I used one last week. I'm gonna try this one. This one's got like a crisscross hatch kind of pattern. Also some circles, and of course the recycle sign I think is sort of lower than this pattern. I don't think we'll get that, but we probably will get this number because that is popped up. So let me get a fresh sheet. And I think I'm going to kind of do that a little bit sideways. And just make it going the other way too, so that way it doesn't look too planned. I like it to look a little more chaotic. And of course, you do what works for you. Now, if I press here, I can definitely get that pattern more. So if you want the crosshatch kind of pattern, definitely press in. So I think I'll have some where I press in and some where I don't. And maybe we'll do something with that. Do I have a little thing we could do? I have, I don't think I have anything. I mean, I have this top of a can. I guess we could try some circles. This is hard to, it's a little tricky to use just because it moves, it rolls around so much, but you could definitely use it. But then does it take away too much from the crisscross pattern? I might have over patterned. You know what? I'm gonna put another one right there just to make sure we see that. And right there. All right, now let's get our paper and we shall see what we come up with. You can hear the things falling off my desk as I get the paper. That's how it is around here. Okay, big reveal. And there we go. So you can see the different textures. I don't think you would know that was a cookie container though, right? But we are getting some patterns there. Okay, next up I will do, I haven't done a red one yet, so let's do red. And this color is the rosy beige. We'll try that. And we'll move this guy out of the way because now we've tried that. And you can let me know which ones you think were the most successful. What is your favorite trash that was used today? And you just want to spread it out. Just have an even layer of paint so that way there's not too much pooling in one spot. And that made kind of a fleshy tone. This is a croissant container from Trader Joe's, and I thought, look at that pattern. Look at that. I love it. With the circles and the lines going out. Let's press it in. And hopefully we can get the whole thing. Boop. Yep, we got it. And then I'll take this and I'm just gonna put this on top of this scrap. I don't know if we'll get a stencil from it or not. We did. Okay, I've got a little cap here. Just a cap from anything. I think I'll use the side. Maybe I'll just roll some patterns in. It is tricky to use. And then I'll use this side and just break up some of those lines, especially where this pattern didn't go all the way to the edge, so I kind of want to have something happening so it's not just a blank space there. So I don't know what's going on with these bubbles, but they're all over the place here. I'm going bubble crazy. Okay. And let's get our paper. And put that on. And we've got some nice circles. Colors haven't we used? Have we used a yellow? We used a yellow. We used yellow. We haven't used gold. So let's use a gold. Maybe a gold and a purple. This one I can't. I don't know. This one I have to kind of tip and try to get it to come out so hopefully it won't totally blob out. Oh, totally blobbed out. Oh no, that's way too much. Hold on, scoop some back in. Just messily scoop some back in. And we can deal with that after. Okay, so let's get some purple on here. Let's do a dark purple, like a royal. I'm gonna try that because I have so much of the gold. Now I have a lot of purple, so let's see. This looks like royal robes. Onto this sheet here. And for our next pattern, let's try this paper. And I think this was also from cookies. It's the little paper that is sometimes wrapped around cookies. So I thought, let's try that. That looks like a good pattern to me. And I'll just kind of stamp that off onto this scrap. Now, should I put this one on top of one of our other ones, or should we just keep doing separate? I like to do the layers. I think maybe we'll try a layer. What should we layer that one on? Should we layer it on the... Let's layer it on this one and see what happens. Okay. So now we have our cookie wrapper on top. We kind of hid the stuff underneath. You can still see it a little bit, but it does look pretty. And now we've got a little more texture, a little more interest there. And I think now maybe we'll do a white and a green. Should we do a white and a green or a white and a blue? Maybe I'll do this light blue. can use all these like scrap papers here that you're wiping off on. You can use those in your journals. They have a lot of texture too, so they're very interesting little painty papers you can use. So I think this time, this was a little make your own gummy candy, sushi style, that came in like a Japan crate. It had all kinds of candy from Japan and stuff, snacks and candy. So I'm gonna try, I thought these little ovals would look cute if it works. And pressing it in, it does slide around a lot. That's the only thing, is that these plastic bits are very, very slippery in the paint. I can almost wear this though on my fingers. I can get a pretty good grip if I do it like that. It's kind of what these look like. They look like little fingerprints all over the page. And we'll make some down towards the edge, kind of going off a little bit there. And maybe like that. I am getting the tray a little bit too. All right, let's see what this one looks like. A candy sushi gummy kit stencil test. And we've got this pattern, which I actually really like. I like that you can still see some of that purple underneath. You can still see the lines from this paper. Plus you get the sushi. You can't really tell, you just see like these, they do look like little fingerprints, and then you can see the tray. But I do like that one a lot. All right, now let's do maybe greeny greens. Oh my gosh, that's a ton. Okay. All right, let's move this one out of the way. We used that one. We did use this one too. The desk is filling up with some trash, but so far I think I like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Let's wipe some of that off. We don't wanna waste the paint. We just wanna put it someplace else. But yeah, so far I am liking these recycled stencils. And this is a nice green paper that I can use. It's a nice spring color here. And we'll use up some of these painted pages in another video. We'll use those up. All right, what should we do for our pattern? How about this weird shape? Now, I don't know if this is going to work. This was the bottom of a cake. So this is the little tray the cake was sitting on from the grocery store. And I thought it has a lot of interesting shapes. Let's see if it works. And I'm going to press it because I don't know if it will work if I don't press it. I don't know if it'll work if I do press it. Oh, we've got that. That almost looks like a controller or something, doesn't it? Like a video game controller. And then let's see if I can just stamp that off onto the paper here. Oh, that looks like a camera almost. Okay, I'm loving that. And now we need a little something to go with this. I have this cork. This is an interesting little like wooden cork. It's got two sides. So I can use this end and just do some dots. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn it around and do some big dots too. Let's mix it up. Oh, you know what? It's got that paper on there, and it's actually picking up where the paper is too. I like that. Everyone has a different time when they look at something and they decide it's done. And I kind of didn't line that up well, so sorry about that. I got paint all over me. That's how you know I'm having fun. And let's see what we get. Oh, look at that jelly plate. That looks awesome. Ooh, we have that. It came out nice. It is a lot of paint on there, but it is very nice. I'm going to put that to the side. And what would look good with this green? I think I'm going to do a pink. Pink and white. This is a very springy looking jelly plate now. You know what? I think I'm gonna roll this extra paint onto my piece that has the green, because I do think that will be a nice combo. And I will definitely be using it on the spring page. Okay. So for this page, we are going to try this Brick Road. This was a nice tray that came with our gingerbread house this year, and you would build the gingerbread house in here. It had a little groove there so your pieces could hold when you put the icing on, but it had this brick road. So I really wanted to try that. Move over, paint. All right, so let's press this in. It is slidey, and I guess I'll get this too, I don't know. And maybe even these edges, actually. These have little thingies too, so thingies. I don't really need those words, but I figured I'd just press the whole thing. Okay, so now we've got our road, we've got some words. All right, let me see if I can get the road to show up as a stencil on this paper. There we go. That looks very cool. Now I like that so much. I guess I'll just put it, I feel like I should put that over one of our other pages. What should that go on? Maybe the sushi-ish one. Maybe this one. I'm gonna put it over that. Let's get crazy. Ooh. So because it has a thing under it, I don't think you see the road as much, but you can still see it a little bit. And I actually love how all the color combo looks. Okay, so maybe we'll do one more, and I think I'll do blue and black. Black and blue. Actually, I could do the road on that just to see. Maybe I should do the road again. Should I do the road again to see how it comes out if I don't put it on top of something? I feel like I want to do that. I'm going to use it again, because I really want to see what it looks like. Of course, it's going to have the road under it too, because I already did that pattern, but I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. So we've got that, and I've got this stencil-y, maybe, sort of thing I can put on here. There we go. We can really see it on that one. That came out nice. Oh no, we have an interloper. Okay, we need paper. Paper! I'll find it in my avalanche. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's not a yellow brick road. We've got like a black brick road. So that came out pretty good. And I'll put something on top of that. All right, so I think I will do one more page for you today. I think maybe that one was so dark. Maybe we'll do something with, oh my gosh, that's way too much. Let's do some shine. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's too much. Too much. I've overdone it. But that's when we grab another piece of paper and we roll it. Okay, what do I have for this one? This one I've got a sea salt peanut container, which has a circle as well as a square. So we will try that. So we're not getting a full square. It looks like we're getting like the corners. But we are getting something. All right, and now circle gets the square. Anyone else thinking that? Well, the circle is working, and I feel like now you can't really tell those were square-ish shapes back there, but oh my gosh, but you can still see them. And I think what I'm going to do on top of that is try this grape container from Trader Joe's. Again, it has these little pop-out pieces that might look nice. It might not do too much, but it's just a little something else for interest. You can enjoy the packaging just as much as you enjoyed whatever was inside of it. Okay, and here is our pattern, which I really like. I feel like it just kind of looks messy. You can see the circles, you can see some of those little squares from this grapes package. And then you still have the black from the brick road that was underneath. And now I'm just going to do something just to try to pick up this paint. So I am just going to add some light colors and just see if I can just pick up this pattern that's here, because we are all done with our prints. But I will show you everything we made. Just do one more thing here to try to pick this up if possible. And then we can clean the jelly plate just using a wipe. Alright, so we still have some stuff on the plate, but it looks like it got just about everything. Here we go. There's our clean the plate print that we got. And you know what? I have this one. I wonder if I can just pick that up. I can. And let's just pick that up. There we go. A little bit on there. And now our jelly plate is pretty clean, and we've got a little bit of pink on there. And that's the thing, is you can just keep going over these. I didn't want to go over them too much today because I really wanted you to see what they looked like when they stamped. So these aren't in any particular order, but here is one that we did here. This was our first one that we did. And we have this one. We have this one, which I just showed you we picked up the pink with. We have this one. We have this. I guess it goes that way. It doesn't really matter once you start using them to play with. We have this. We have this. And is this the last one? That one, and then of course, oh no, wait a minute. Almost forgot this one. We have this one. And then this was our clean the palette. But then we also got some funky pages just from wiping off our roller and stencils. And these are really fun to use later on as well. This one's not, there's not too much to that one, but this one's, I like this green and purple there. That speaks to my 80s self. We've got this one. We've got this one. That one, and sorry about the noise, and then we have this one here. So we got all of that just from some recycles today. And then again, we can go over and do something on top of all these to make them more interesting. I'm going to put them in a pile, and then I might grab them next time. So please check out hashtag Trash Trash Tuesday. Check out journaling, or just journaling with Possum Patty. I'll have everything below for you to make it easy. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know which print you like the most, which one of these products that we used. Do you have any of these in your house? Will you be trying any of them? And they actually look kind of pretty now. They've got a little paint. We've got a little green, a little pink, a little blue. Okay, that one's not pretty. That one looks like, you know, not pretty. And then pink here. They look pretty nice. And again, this is just plastic, so that's easy. I will be saving all of these to use again because I did enjoy all of them. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. Have a great day, great creative day. I hope your hands end up nice and painty or inky or whatever you're getting into today. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.